Y'all get in here. Band-Aid gang. Everybody make sure they hit that like button, y'all. Salute to the chat. Salute to everybody in the gang. It's been 2 days, man, and we've been chopping it up. Getting all this information, just reading it like we supposed to, gang. Salute. Salute to the gang. Let's go. Make sure everybody sub up, y'all. Salute to the Dolph sector. We back at it again, man. Shouts out to everybody, man. Everybody that's been showing love to the channel. We very much so appreciate everything that you bring to the channel, gang. Salute to the Band-Aid gang and all my mods, y'all. Thank y'all for coming today. We here now. Salute, long live Dolph. Let's go. Shouts out to the Real Angel, man, for getting everything lined up.
Hey, everybody.
What up, Michelle Banks? What up, gang? What up, gang? What up, gang? We got Lavinji in the building. Let's go. Y'all get up in my live, gang. We weren't hurt. Band-Aid gang. We beat you. That's the name of the channel. Please make sure that you hit that like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit the notification bell button. Yeah. Let's go. So what are you finna do next? What are you finna do next? Let's go. Salute to the chat, y'all. We here now. Band-Aid gang. We got another exclusive exposure like we always do. We bring it to you, gang. Every time.
Hello, Lakeisha.
Let's go. We at it again, gang. Salute to all our new subscribers. We appreciate you for joining the gang. Double tap that screen, gang. Double tap that screen so these likes keep us in the algorithms. So they can get the real scoop, gang. Let's go. See what you did? You disrespected my chat, man. You disrespected everything we had going on in the sector. You thought, yeah, we was gonna let that shit ride. Nah, we don't let nothing ride, gang. We got the ancestors always with us in the building, gang. Number power. And there's a lot of people that don't want you to have shit. Yeah, they don't want you to have shit because they ain't shit and they ain't never gonna be shit. Like Hernandez, Govin. Let's go. Band-Aid gang. We got 30 in the building, y'all. Let's run this shit up, gang. Hernandez, we appreciate everything that you doing out there, gang. I just can't stand him. I don't know why he went live again. Well, we are right here. You're going to have to answer to everything that we have to say and everything that we have to do. Y'all get in here. Double tap that screen. Band-Aid gang. Salute to the whole Dolph sector. Shouts out to Stan G. Shouts out to Auntie Fee. Shouts out to True Results. Shouts out to the whole Dolph sector. Let's go. We're about to get ready to start this live. Salute to everybody coming up in the building, y'all. We appreciate it. Let's get ready to rock the show. Y'all get in here. Band-Aid gang. Please double tap the screen. We got 56 in the building. Thank you guys for all the promo. We want to thank YouTube for making it possible. Giving us a platform to be able to do what we doing out here, gang. To be able to bring you the truth. To be able to bring you the truth, gang. Band-Aid gang, 56 in the building. Let's go. Salute to everybody. What's up, gang? What's up, everybody? Hope everybody doing good. We got 80 in the building. Please double tap the screen. Now, before we get ready to start this live, Dolph sector, we gonna get straight to the goddamn live. Now, yeah, we got some real exclusive shit finna come up. Shouts out to Stan G. Did I mention we talked to Stan G today and that we finna do them all type of ways? But it's real strategy to this Dolph sector shit, gang. We got 104 in the building. 104 in the building. Let's double tap that screen. Let's make sure there you go. What up, Stan Jeezy? What up, Stan Jeezy? In the building. And y'all know what we say. You know what we always hollering right here on this channel. Get rid of Whack 100 and bring on Stan G. I said, damn. Stan G shows out for Memphis, gang. And we show out for the fucking world. But see, we ain't gonna, you know, you can't feed a baby steak. Here, we been biting that shit up. That's how me and Stan G do this shit, gang. We bite the motherfucking shit up and we feed it to you slow. See what Hernandez, Govin is doing for the gang is, we finna keep ED. He gonna keep ED himself, gang. He's going to keep ED himself. Double tap that screen. Now, see, what we did was, we brought to you on this channel, you know how Donald Trump be talking about that fake news. It's a lot of fake news going on. There's a lot of people claiming to be real, but they fake. They fake. Double tap screen, got 90 in the building. It's a lot of fake ones in here. That ain't keeping it 1,000 out. But see, we do on this channel. See, I want everybody to pay attention to the plays that's been going on. Seti Nash, we got up under his skin the other day, Band-Aid gang. We got up under Seti Nash's skin. He went live. I don't care what nobody think. Oh yeah, you care. You care. You care what people think. Because I do. We care what people think. Real people, genuine people care about what people think. That's just life, Band-Aid gang.
Hello, Christopher. Make sure you hit the subscribe button.
Salute, Christopher. What it do, gang? We in here. Everybody throw them dolphins up in the sector right here. See what I do on this channel. That's why we can sit back and wait the time that we do. We don't have to come on every day and do that type of shit. And we sure do appreciate you guys paying attention to our post and definitely comment in the post because we read the comments too. And not only with that, gang, everything that we have done, and everybody know that, everybody that's in the Band-Aid gang, everybody that come over here and support this channel, y'all have seen what we have put out. It's just finally surfacing some of the things that we have put out there. Shouts out to Cupcake Kimberly. We still got boots on the ground. So I made it this way. I made it this way so I don't rush. I give everybody a chance to cook. So I leave it out there and let these people cook the way they want to cook. We got 135 people in the building. Please double tap your screen. If you don't for me, gang, do it for Dolph. That's what I'm saying. Don't double tap it for me. I ain't asked for no donations. I just asked for your participation. Double tap that screen. Don't do it for me. Do it for Dolph. Now, Hernandez Govin, everybody, has really put itself to give itself the Flux Deluxe. Yeah, he giving him the Flux Deluxe. So what you did, Hernandez Govin, and what you doing, what are you guys seeing play out now? Are y'all seeing the Keefe D? It's gonna Keefe D himself. Keefe D. Yeah, little baby Keefe D. Yeah, we Keefe D in your ass because you're doing it to yourself. Right? So what I wanted to show here, everybody, is that the things that he say, he fucked up. All you got to do is chop him up like I do. Now, I'm giving you, I put out a short today, and that short spoke volumes. Got 141 in the building. And you have to pay attention. And I done that. I got a hell of a show tomorrow, or the day after tomorrow, because y'all know how I do. I space it out. I let everybody cook. And me and Stan G on the back end, we're planning to do something. So I want to salute the Stan G for always keeping it 100. Stan G always keep it a buck with everything that he's done. Me and Stan G talk here periodically, and everything that man said, you got a lot of shiesty bloggers out here. But when it comes to Stan G, he a real one, gang. Stan G is a real one. We wouldn't get to where we are, and some of the content that a lot of these content creators have put out, had pinpointed and spun off of what Stan G did when he interviewed this demon. Because that's a demon, you know. This is a demon, you know. We're getting educated. Hey, Cupcake. We're getting educated on what demons are. And how a person can smile in your face. Them backstabbers. That's what this is, gang. This is a demon. This is a demon. And you know what the sad part about it? This man, we all know, was actually involved in the Dolph unaliving. We know. We came here for 4 years, gang, watching this trial. There's no doubt, without a doubt or contradiction, that this man here had something to do with the unaliving of Adolph Thornton. And now he's walking around? You think you finna walk around Hernandez, Govin, and get paid off of Paper Route Frank's name? Are you kidding me? Do you think the Most High is gonna let that happen? Let's go.
2021, a few months prior to the actual shooting, you were actually working with Straight Drop to try to sign him to CMG. I was. And
to sign him with CMG. You were working with Straight Drop, a young man, to sign him with CMG. Where did it go wrong, Hernandez, Govin? Tell us, where did it go wrong after we have showed, after Cupcake has brought us volumes to this channel where we seen Straight Drop with Yo Gotti. We showed you that. And we don't got no rear view mirrors, and our transmission does not go in reverse. So if you haven't seen those videos, make sure you go back into the archive and look where we brought you Straight Drop with Yo Gotti a couple of months before this happened. So we know that this man, gang, salute Kenneth, that this man here was organizing a record deal for CMG. Now, if anybody watched these interviews, what did he say? He said, if you paid attention, if you really a Dolph fan and you really tracking like we track, he said that his cousin, they didn't want to pass down another opportunity like they did with Moneybagg Yo. So they wanted the cousin, to give up some front money. See, that was what's going on with the Straight Drop situation. Not only did the cousin not want to give up the front money, they lost the deal. So instead of what they did with Hernandez, Govin, and Big Jook said, you know how we can get you in here a little faster, like he talking about unalive young Dolph. Unalive young Dolph, and we gonna put you all the way in the door. Hit the like button. That's what it was. That's what it was. That's when he said Big Jook was trying to do it to, show us how we can get this project out a lot faster. The a lot faster was to unalive Adolph Thornton. Let's go, gang.
Some interactions happened at your house. You
Now
talk about that?
Let's track.
Yeah, I was basically trying to put the deal together for Straight Drop.
Watch this.
So, when Justin came around, Justin was talented, and we didn't want to miss out on this opportunity.
So did anybody see my camera transition? The same shit that we seen with Seti Nash and this dope fiend? That's because I edited the video. Because y'all just seen the camera glitch. The same shit that you seen with Hernandez, Govin, and Seti Nash, the fake ass beef that they had going on. Double tap the screen. Y'all go watch my last live how I exposed these dudes. How I exposed these dudes. How I exposed them. I brought that shit to you in real time and showed you the play. Showed you guys looking at them two motherfuckers looking at the goddamn screen talking to each other. But a lot of you YouTubers, whatever you call yourself, out here talking about, oh, you better watch out for Hernandez. Get up in here. Y'all get up in here. My bad, Band-Aid gang. People don't call my phone when I'm live. My bad, Band-Aid gang. Now, the only reason, let's get back to it. We brought to this shit in real time, gang. I apologize. People call your phone and try to knock you off. Don't call the Band-Aid gang phone when we on live, gang. So what we about to do Bring it to you in real time. Put a 1 in the chat, gang, if y'all can hear me well. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all can hear me well. We got 129 in the building. Thank y'all for returning back to the channel. Double tap your screen. Double tap that screen. Thank you guys very much. So now, here's the thing. Here's the thing. If we drop again, that's a fall that comes in. Okay, I expect you back to the channel because we still gonna rock a motherfucking show like we fucking supposed to in respects of Adolf. Now, y'all seen the transition. That's what we seen. A transition in real time. Now, listen to what he says right here. Band-Aid gang, let's go.
My whole goal was to try to get out the streets and stop, hustling, especially at the age I'm in. And so I reached out to my brother and asked for his assistance, and we started trying to put the deal together. And
now watch this, gang. Watch what he say.
I asked him to come by and check the material out, and that's how it started.
Okay, so Juke is at your house.
Juke is at the house. 208 in the building. Let's go. Run it up. Thank y'all for waiting on me, gang. That's real gang shit. Now, Juke is at the house. Now, we know Cornelia said there was 2 visits. 2 visits. One time without Juke being there, and another when Juke was being there. Double tap the screen. Let's do this shit, gang. Let's talk about this shit in real time. Long live dog. So, this is my thing, gang. Now, this is my thing. 302 in the building. Double tap. Let's go. Now, this is my thing, Band-Aid. This is my thing. Thank y'all for the hearts. This is my thing. What up, Michelle Richmond? Y'all know how we hold it. We hold it down. Yeah, we hold it down. We don't play no games. So here's the thing. You played and you fucked yourself right here. Because what we did, and I'm going to bust his head right to the white meat, gang. How the system is designed for people just to have money to get off on this shit. See, but we know the truth. The real people know the truth. So, why didn't they follow Hernandez Govin's money, gang? Yeah. Why they ain't follow his money? I'll wait. Why they ain't follow his money? See, they know what's up. You see, when Dolph said, yo, Gotti, you've been trying to put the police on me ever since I've been coming back and forth to Memphis. You've been trying to put the police on me. You heard what Cornelia said on his interview, that he had already heard that Govin was the police. See, they let rats loose. They let the rats slide and slip and snake they way through this motherfucking game. So watch this, gang. Listen what he say. Watch this.
We were basically at my house. Juke was telling us how to promote the music, how to get the type of buzz that was needed to actually sign to the label.
The type of buzz that was needed was to unalive Adolf. What's up, Mr. Moore? Y'all double tap. If you ain't subscribed, subscribe to the channel. Did y'all hear that? Put some hearts up in there. It was a sacrifice. He sacrificed to become a part of CMG. But what y'all not recognizing, all they hollering is CMG, CMG. And this rat right here is hollering CMG. What makes you think if he was a rat then, that he ain't a rat now? Make it make sense. What makes the people think if he ain't rat then, that he's not a rat now, gang? Thank you guys for the hearts. That's all you got to do is break these dudes down. 485 in the building. Double tap that screen. What up, late Eric? 300. Now check this out, gang. If he was a rat then, what make y'all think he ain't a rat now? Ain't nobody thinking about that. And where did he go? To the channel that you can go get ratted on or get your ran up. See, that's why I respect Stan G. Stan G didn't go out there and let them motherfuckers do it type of ways. Stan G didn't go up there and let them do him all type of ways. Stan G said, hell no, I'm coming up on this motherfucker. I'm finna take over the fucking show. And that's what he did. And he didn't bite his tongue, the motherfucking thing. Double tap that screen. Stan G didn't let them go up there and do him all type of ways. He went up there and he held his motherfuckers. He stuck the motherfuckers out. He got them and broke that shit down because you know what, gang? All y'all was talking about, oh, Stan G, when he was up there, he didn't ask the right question. Dope fiend, yes he did. He just knew how to calculate. If you know, then you know. Didn't that what you said, Hernandez Govin? Super rat. Leatherface ass nigga. Yeah, Mr. Leatherface. The man with no soul, Band-Aid gang. The man with no soul. So watch this. It was a sacrifice. Watch this though.
Just giving us the, the inside and out about how, move this thing forward as fast as we could.
So what does that tell you? To move it forward as fast as he could, Band-Aid gang. Now, how do you move it fast as you could? How do you move it fast as you could to unalive Adolph Thornton? That's how you move it fast as you could. So what we're going to do is let the powers that be, which is do its own work and barbecue itself. So as y'all can see right here, as the Honorable Cupcake, when we have boots on the ground, we see right here on August 19th, June, July, August. So we know what was going on in June and July, right? Again, they was in Miami. Raven was down there with them too, right? Raven was down there in Miami. But look what Big Juke said. I've been hearing in the streets about at Straight Drop. Well, y'all have already met up. Y'all met up in Atlanta. I remember that Band-Aid gang when they met up in Atlanta. We got all the documentations that involve CMG. But see what y'all not understanding. That's good. Yo Gotti with the clutch on him, gang. Let me tell you how Yo Gotti gonna get fucked up in this, gang. He was trying to get him a deal. He was trying to get him what? A deal. Who's the head of CMG? Yo Gotti. That's what a deal from. This man right here, he used to talent to get the deal. So in order for Hernandez Govin to get the deal, he's definitely been talking to Yo Gotti. That's Straight Drop with Yo Gotti, Band-Aid gang. We got Straight Drop with Yo Gotti. It's coming. And what he's doing right now, and I'm just letting you know, Yo Gotti, your time coming, gang. Your time is coming. Your time is coming. He's a rat. He's a rat. And what he's doing right now is even more good for everybody in the Dolph sector, gang. You know why it's good? Because when he does this interview, he makes this look like a CMG operation, hands down. Let's go. There it is, real time. Now listen.
Okay. But then at one point, Cornelia Smith showed up at the house as well.
Watch him set himself up.
Correct. So this particular night when we were having the music meeting, there was a knock at the door.
Knock at the door.
To the door, and it was.
It's a knock at the Band-Aid gang. Double tap that screen. We got a track. It was a knock at the door. This how you catch him right here. This how you catch a rat. This how you catch a rat. This how you catch a rat. What's up, Nickel? What's up, Nicholas? This how you catch a rat. No. Govin is not Nicholas. Don't nobody knock Nicholas' draws off. Govin is definitely not innocent. If you know, then you know. If you from the Dolph sector, you know clearly he's not innocent. And if you don't know, I'm gonna let you know right now. Watch this. Now he said there's a knock at the door. Nicholas. There was a knock at the door, Nicholas. Now watch this, Nicholas. Watch closely, Nicholas. There was a knock at the door, Band-Aid gang. Now watch this. Watch how we work.
And I was under the impression that he just wanted some X pills or whatever, like he normally did.
He's under impression he wanted X pills.
Back later, I was trying to get a deal signed for drop, and he was like, "No, it's important." So I stepped outside, and that's when he mentioned to me, he was like, "Man, they ain't trying to do nothing about Dolph trying to kill Gotti." So at that point, I never heard of that incident. I heard of it.
Again, let's go back.
I heard the music meeting. There was a knock at the door, and I went to the door, and it was Cornelius.
Knock at the door. Watch this, gang.
The impression that he just wanted some X pills.
Hold on, let me read that. Self says, I appreciate that, Self. Thank you, Michelle. Nicholas, you tripping, man. Was offered over 20K. The man ain't got no reason to take, like he said, since Quay telling, I might as well come out and tell the truth. See, you must not be a follower of the Dolph sector, but we welcome you. Thank you for coming. Come get educated. Now listen, there's a knock at the door, Band-Aid gang. I had to bring this to you in real time. There was a knock at the door. Now Cornelius is at the door. Now listen to this. Then he says, oh, y'all ain't gonna do nothing about them shooting at Yo Gotti. Now watch this.
Whatever, like he normally did. So I told him to come back later. I was trying to get a deal signed for drop. And he was like, no, it's important.
That's important.
So I stepped outside, and that's when he mentioned to me, he was like, man, they ain't trying to do nothing about Dolph trying to kill Gotti. So at that point, I never heard of that incident.
Now watch this.
If you reverse it, I've heard of it their way, the attempted hits on Dolph, but at that point, I hadn't heard anything about someone trying
to. Now watch this. Watch what he say.
And I told him that wasn't my business, and I wanted to go back in and mention something Juke that he hadn't said anything to me about. And so I just left it at that. And went back in and finished discussing the music and the actual deal. And that was that on that.
So, we got him. We got him, Band-Aid gang. So he went back in. So tell me, Govin, why was you so mad at Seti Nash? If the fake narrative, now I'm finna get to it now. He said he went back in, said he not finna do that. I'm finna go back in here and discuss the deal. So that means Cornelius left, because you're not finna bring Cornelius around Juke, right? That's what you want people to think. But we know you did. So when y'all get this oppression and you look at this Nicholas, it's looking like he went back in, either sold him the X pills and he went about his way. But Seti Nash, you come up with this narrative that this man's cousin was in the house. There was a cousin there, and you knew. How did you walk and knew that Cornelius saw this fancy car and all of that shit with your lie that I exposed you on the other day? I had to take a break. You had me so goddamn mad with that goddamn lie. I had to take a 2-day break. But I shook you a little bit though, didn't I? I shook your ass, didn't I? I told you motherfuckers don't play with me on the fucking internet, bro. I will expose you. I will fucking expose you, bro. This is what I do. So now he walks back in the house, Band-Aid gang. Remember that? Remember that real angel? He walks in the house. Know that? But tell me, how did this happen then, gang?
The original lawyer case got $50,000.
How did this happen?
Did he not? I don't know exactly how much he get. I don't know. That's what I say. All right.
Hey, voice for a
you
reason.
knew that this was
Hey, voice for a reason. So you tell me this.
Finished discussing the music and the actual deal. And that was that on that.
The original lawyer case, $50,000.
There you go. Another thing conquered. Now, Nicholas, I want you to answer me that. Answer me that, Nicholas. Well, if he just walked in and he was trying to negotiate a deal, he had to go about his business like, man, I'm finna go back in the house and do this, then tell me how the fuck did the lawyer and these people know already? See, y'all not paying attention. These people know already. See, CMG, your time is coming. Just like Whack 100 whack ass said. Your time is coming, gang, because you know why? How did his lawyer get paid for it then if he just, goddamn it, if Hernandez Govin didn't have nothing to do with this? Why? And he never talked to, see, this is what I'm saying. This is why you know it's bullshit. If he never spoke to Juke, the only thing that we seen him try to get at Juke at is on what, gang? Social media, Instagram. He Instagram messaged Big Juke. If Big Juke don't know him or nothing like that, don't know him, didn't get a chance to see him, because Hernandez Govin just gave us the impression that he never let Cornelius even get close to Big Juke. He never let him even get close to Big Juke. Double tap your screen, gang. We need 50 likes. Let's all thank you for the like. Somebody feeling that shit. Because think about it. He just said it, so let's do it again. I like to dig it in.
And I told him that wasn't my business, and I wanted to go back in and mention something to Juke that he hadn't said anything to me about. And so I just left it at that. And went back in and finished discussing the music in the actual deal. And that was that on that.
The original lawyer in your case got
So,
$50,000
exactly.
to represent you. Did he not?
Thank you. So how did this lawyer get paid for it?
I don't know. That's what I say. All right.
Hey,
And you knew that this.
see, this what pissed me off right here. I know that pissed a lot of people off. What up, greatness? I know that just pissed y'all off, right? Because it pissed me off. That pissed me off to know that. This man just sat up there and told on himself, let alone he's still a rat, telling on CMG. CMG is continuing to get told on, still getting their name thrown up in the mix. Don't that piss you off, Dolph Sector? Then if Govin just told us that lame ass story that he left the nigga right there at the door, he wasn't going to discuss that. He's making it clearly seem like he never even let Cornelius meet Big Jook. He never let him in the house. He said, man, I'm not finna do that. I thought he wanted some X pills. I'm not finna do that. I'm going about my business. I got to go back in the house and do this. Then tell us, why did CMG pay for his fucking lawyer? Why did CMG pay for his lawyer? Why did he get, where the hell did $50,000 come from his lawyer to get him a lawyer? Tell me where did the money to get him a lawyer if Hernandez Govin, the demon that we just seen, that's running around right now, getting paid off Adolph Thornton's name. You think that we supposed to let that ride in this world? Y'all think the system is you think these people come on, gang. You think the system is gonna do this right here in front of our face? They did a lot with Tyree Nichols. Thank you, Michelle. He lying, gang. He sat there and right there on the screen and lied, gang. When he did an interview and lied and just sat there and said that he let Cornelius at the door. He thought he was going to come and get. So why in the hell did that dope fiend get $50,000 towards his lawyer? And you mean to tell me the system don't know this happened and it's happening in real time? That's why I'm speaking today. That's why I take my time to do this shit. He's backing up exactly what Michelle said. Everything that Cornelius has said. Band-Aid gang. Explain to me, why has his lawyer? So what I did here on this live, you know all that small talk, you know that boof boff. See, them Jamaicans call it boof boff. All that boof boff talk. I eliminated all that in this live. I got straight to the meat and potatoes like Stan G said. I got straight to the motherfucking meat and potatoes. Did I mention that? Yeah, I must have left that part out, but we'll talk about it a little bit later. And I'm going to show you in real time. Band-Aid gang, if you're new to the channel, please hit the notification bell, like, share, and subscribe. Because this is where you get the facts, gang. This is where you get the... Exactly. Victoria said he's a sociopath. He's a sociopath. Perfect name. That's because all way in on they Dolph was gonna be there. Absolutely. Dolph independent, rich, and uncontrollable. And we seen that. We definitely seen that. So watch this, gang. Now we just nipped that in the bud. We got this in the algorithms. Tell me, Hernandez Govin, and me and Stan G sitting right now in the bushes watching everything that you do. Because we gonna drag your ass. Take your ass up over there to No Jumper and let them make a part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4 on your ass. Cause that boy down there, he gonna drag your ass. That boy gonna goddamn it ask you all kind of questions to get that RICO. But you're gonna give it up anyway, cause that's your job. That's your job, Hernandez Govin.
Hello, Myra.
Hello, Myra. That's your job. And absolutely, there's co-signed to Rock Nation. Did y'all see what that boy, Tory Lanez, goddammit, daddy said when he went down there hollering? Yo, did I mention that this coming on our next live? We gonna follow the money. See, it was a marijuana thing going on. Cause y'all remember when Jay-Z got busted? Yeah, that girl rolled over on him because he was taking marijuana across state lines. See, Dolph was fucking him up with that because Dolph, like he said, had 1 foot in, 1 foot out of that cannabis game. Zach Randolph wanted the cannabis game, the one they call Unc. Y'all remember that? The one they call Unc? We gonna call Zach. We gonna call Zag for that. Yeah, Raven. And tell me something, Raven. Why did you just make a post the other day with all Dolph cars sitting out there? Why you ain't make that post a long time ago? With Dolph parked his cars and sitting like that all, Dolph got his cars parked out all in front of your store. Why you ain't do that back then? Because he knew he used to sit up there. He had a good relationship with that cookie shop, and he was going up in there to pick up his pack. Allegedly. The same thing, Hernandez. We were just petty hustling, selling marijuana and all of that. He said that his family member was married to Big Juke's mom. He said, clean it up, and said his family member was in a relationship. Absolutely right. We saw that. That was on this with Big Juke's mom for a long time. He doesn't know Ho Gotti. How? Absolutely, gang. You've been knowing the man for years, ever since y'all was in your 20s. And you knew Dolph. You tell me that he did not know Yo Gotti? Boy, you lining yourself up. Boy, we cannot wait till he go to No Jumper. Because did y'all see all the shit that's happening with Keefy D? It's happening. I ain't trying to fuck up your money, Hernandez Govin. I'm just bringing you the facts. Now, you take your ass on over there if you want to. Because I'll be there. Yeah, I'll be right there in the bushes, waiting to break your ass down like I broke you down on this video. I said, damn. Don't play with me. Don't play with my game. Band-Aid game. So tell us, chat. I'll wait. Which one of you, when? Can you please tell me how the hell did he get such an expensive lawyer when he just went to Hernandez Govin? You're telling on yourself, Hernandez Govin. And don't forget, I tagged this goddamn video, to the Memphis Police Department. Yeah, to them too. And they still watching. The feds watching. And you work for them too. So I appreciate the work that you're doing, Sergeant. Yeah, Sergeant Govin. Sergeant Govin. Because remember, he did a proffer agreement. Did anybody see anything in Hernandez Govin trial? Did anybody see where a proffer agreement, any strategic move that you seen a proffer agreement could have been pulled? Nope. What about the PI? Nope. Because the PI is still active. And the proffer agreement allegedly could have been giving up information and not being used against him as he goes out and continue to work and get CMG pulled in. We beat you. We beat you, bro. Your proffer agreement was to get back out on these streets like they want a rat. Kind of like Kenny Money said. And to keep talking on these social medias. And say enough so all these people can document you. And doing what you did, and we beat you, be in the bushes, and be able to expose your ass. Thank you. Long live Adolph Thornton. His spirit is here. It ain't never left. What did he tell you? What did he tell you? What did Dolph say? Y'all thought this shit was over. Dolph said y'all thought this shit was over. This is a spiritual battle that's going on out here. These entertainments out here selling their soul. Oh, did I mention they had a picture of Cardi B? Cardi B in court now, too. Cardi B out here in court now. But didn't y'all see the picture with Cardi B with Gotti's mama? Yeah, they all telling. Bootsy, he didn't took a deal because Bootsy knew the RICO was coming too. Bootsy did it. Bootsy said, shit, I'm going to just go ahead and go and do my time now. Because I know the RICO coming. I done told on the rest of them. I done told on Connect Music Group. I done told on goddammit CMG. I done told on what's the other name they got? They got 3 names. Collective Music Group, Connect Music Group. All of them start with CMG, Collect Music Group, Collective Music Group. They collecting and all of that shit. Stop playing with us. What up, G Money? And I'm telling you, G Money got sensitive about this shit the other day. I saw G Money up in her text. She said, these motherfuckers scared to say what's going on with Dolph. I said, damn. I went right in the chat, said, we ain't, baby. We coming all the way full throttle. Shouts out to the OTG gang. Because I know they up in here too. They fuck with me the long way. Let's go, gang. So here, how did this nigga get an expensive lawyer? So you fucked up, Govin. So let's go. If you just went in the house and that boy wasn't lying, and these streets know he wasn't lying. These white people that know how to train fish ain't lying, and they see everything that's going. So keep on working for us, Govin.
We're all clear here. That money came from CMG.
Now listen.
Right? Yeah, I don't know exactly what, but you all right? I don't know.
That speaks volumes, gang. Hernandez Govin just went up there and said, it was knocking at the door. Cornelius said, hey, y'all ain't gonna do nothing about Gotti, blah, blah, blah. He said, man, I ain't even heard that type of stuff he was talking. I said, man, I ain't finna even get myself into this stuff. I'm about to go back in the house and about to negotiate this deal. Boom. So how did the lawyer get paid for by CMG? Somewhere he met Big Jook and Hernandez Govin. The story that Cornelius said was all the way 100, was all the way true. So the proper agreement is something that Hernandez Govin has done on the back end, and they put him out to work like he is now. That's why he's not scared. And you're right, Tori. Gotti got his lawyer. Band-Aid gang. Now let's rock a show.
Okay. And there's no question that money was for services rendered.
Right, look.
Killing dog.
Money service rendered. Say yes.
You took it, didn't you?
He said
you?
he took the money. He took the money, Hernandez Govin. You're a fucking liar, and you're a fucking demon. And I hope your soul, I hope you haunted every day by Young Dolph. I hate you, bro. I hate you, bro. I hate you, bro. You sat right online, bro, just right here now, and said you went back house, and basically your story is saying that you never even let Cornelius even eat Big Jook. Did you fucking tell us how did they get $50,000 and come down for a dope fiend and pay for a dope fiend? Memphis Police Department, you motherfuckers ain't shit. You motherfuckers ain't shit down there in Memphis. This goddamn it bald-headed ass judge right here with the goddamn Drew Hill mama. Goddamn Drew Hill mama ain't shit, man. Cisco from Drew Hill mama did this. Goddamn Drew Hill mama that came up here and listened to all this shit. Drew Hill mama that came up in this motherfucking courtroom and sat there and watched all this shit in real time. Not once, but twice, Drew Hill mama. Goddamn Drew Hill mama did this. Sat here and watched that shit happen. Memphis Police Department, you ain't shit. And if you ever get a judge with a goddamn haircut like this, your ass gonna lose the case. I said damn. Don't play with us. I knew it a long time ago when I saw her with this goddamn haircut, and she looked like she smoked weed. Thank you, bruh. Judge paid off. Cupcake said, that's why the feds are investigating Memphis Police Department. That's why there's feds plants. There are plants in MPD right now collecting intel, building cases. We here now. Don't y'all love coming to this channel? Because I don't goddamn it get on here every day just talking because I got lips. Everything is fucking valuable. Everything I say, I spit power. Salute to Ratchet TV. He kind of got that kind of power like I got. I said, damn. Don't play with me. Play with your kids. Memphis Police Department, you ain't shit. And you need to be held accountable. See, so what they did was, Band-Aid gang, I think I might just go ahead and get the membership, but I'm scared they're gonna knock the rubber out the elastic in my drawers. Cause they got Manning Aurora interview on Vlad TV, but you gotta pay for it. I said, damn, I think I might wanna go pay for that motherfucker. Y'all think I need to pay for it, gang? G Money said, Dub, did you see what one of the juniors said about the verdict? The jury said about the verdict. Yeah, I did see that. I saw that. They wouldn't show their face. They wouldn't show their face, but they played with their voice. Yeah, I saw it. That was sad. That was sad. Greatness said pay for it. Well, I'm gonna go pay for that motherfucker then. $6.99 a month. I want to hear what Hernandez Govin lawyer had to say. So I'm gonna have to go in and tweak it. So we gonna put that out in real time, gang. Cause ain't nobody really seen. Somebody got the membership and seen it. But I love Dolph, so I'm gonna get it for the gang. Yeah, I'm gonna get it for the gang. I think we need to go ahead and get that interview. I said, damn. Now let's watch this. Let's go, gang.
You got paid. The lawyer was paid.
Look, the lawyer was paid.
You got $50,000 to pay a lawyer. Right. I can get in my hand 3. I don't know how much it was, but 3. My lawyer. Okay. Boy, I talked to them, did what I'm telling my sister, like, nah, I ain't never.
Now y'all see what I'm saying, Band-Aid gang. Now double tap that screen, gang. Y'all gonna run it up anyway. Y'all gonna run it up. Band-Aid gang gonna run that bitch up everywhere we go, gang. The interview, Cupcake, is on Vlad TV. But you gotta be a members only, so that means you gotta pay for the membership. It's $6.99 for the membership. So I'm gonna go ahead and get it. Those of you wishing for troops in Memphis, I hope your shit is up to date, because disruption could happen to you. Now, you're absolutely right, but what if, gang, if you're standing on truth? Sharon, what if truth is off? Truth is not gonna change. Okay, thank you, Cupcake. Cupcake is gonna get that. Thank you, Cupcake. Hello, C-Dove. All about C-Dove. I'm glad you called it, because I have been suspicious of the ex-employee and the current one working there. Right, exactly. I'm always calling, gang. I have no choice. Thank y'all for the hearts. I'm always calling. That's why I don't rush shit, gang. I walk down. I told you that before. I don't run down and get one. I walk down and get them all. Yeah, that's why I take my time. I said, damn. They better stop playing with me. I told y'all about to buy me a bulletproof vest. I said, damn. I do it for y'all, gang. Let's do this shit. Let's go, gang. Now listen. Now let me dig it in. Let me dig it in. Let me knock the rubber out the elastic in their drawers. We gonna say it again. If he was a peon and you left him outside at the room, at the house, you just closed the door and went back and discussed the deal, how did his lawyer get paid for it then? All you gotta do is track these niggas like I do, and you'll get the answer. That's why people fuck with me like that. That's where you fucked up. That put a big glitch in what you had going on, Hernandez Govin. You need to tighten your shit. You need to tighten your shit up, gang. Otherwise, we're gonna continue to do you all type of ways. I said, damn. Let's go, Band-Aid gang.
You know what I'm saying? Which already told me everything. They already knew everything, so I might as well, tell the truth. You know what I'm saying? Tell my role, tell his role, tell his role. You know what I'm saying? So, be honest.
Yeah, a killer or anything that would just harm an innocent person, though, you know. I try to avoid those type of people. I don't know.
How do you try to avoid those type of people, gang? And you met that man numerous of times. There's phone conversations. You said you already knew right after the unaliving of Adolph Thornton, but you still continue to hang with killers? You're a stone cold fucking liar. And you running around eating off Dolph. Bro, you ain't got too much long. You got two options. Either somebody gonna put some money on this man's head and unalive him. And the most high, the spirits, see, God don't like ugly, and he ain't too fond of cute. Yeah, I said damn. And he ain't too fond of cute. God don't like ugly, and he ain't too fond of cute. Double tap that screen. So it is universal law that you get dealt with. Either somebody gonna unalive this guy, or CMG is gonna go. So he better be careful and hope that CMG don't put the head on him. Shit, he did it to their own brother. Why they wouldn't put it on him? I said, damn, because he's doing too much. Govin, you doing too much, gang. Right, You right, tough one. He ain't stuck on beauty. Band-Aid gang. 105 people watching. Please double tap that screen. Thank you guys. Run up them likes, gang. We were here. We ain't leaving. We gonna be here for a while, gang. We gonna be here for a while. Do you know how much stuff I dissected about these people, gang? The research that I done. I followed the money. I followed the cannabis situations on what they're doing with the cannabis. How it all boils down to cannabis, because none of y'all thought that he was selling cannabis. None of y'all knew today, and some people knew and didn't know, but check it out. Y'all didn't know he was even in the cannabis game, did you? Nobody knew until he got on these shows and started talking about he was selling marijuana, gang. He was selling marijuana, gang. And what was Dolph doing? And we all knew it. Dolph sold marijuana, and Dolph was in the cookie shop to pick up his box of cookies. He was finna pick up the pack and put the pack, what, in the U-Hauls after they cleaned out some goddamn turkeys, gang. I'm just saying. Allegedly. Dolph was coming to pick up the pack at the cookie shop. And it was 4 people in there. Stop saying 3. I showed y'all that too. And don't think the feds don't know. Don't think the feds don't know, because I spit facts, gang. I bring it to you. They see it. Let's go, man. Band-Aid gang.
Associate myself with demons or animals and people that just have
yes, you do.
No heart whatsoever. I think you said it was posted January 15th or whatever about Justin straight drop. January 5th, he was a suspect. I knew the same day. It was up.
Now, allegedly, Self. Now, here's the thing. Did you know that Crunchy Black said that the house that the white Mercedes was in, it's just allegedly though, the house that they found the white Mercedes makes it even worse. That was supposed to be one of Dolph's properties, gang. The house that the white Mercedes Benz in was supposed to be one of Dolph's properties. That's sad, bro. Then y'all went and allegedly took the car and put it in his backyard, gang. I'll bring that to you, Crunchy Black. That house is allegedly supposed to be Dolph's property, bro. So they was taking the car and put the car in the backyard of Dolph's property, gang. So where they found the Mercedes was supposed to be owned by young Dolph. I said, damn, bro. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't. And hit the notification bell, because we do go live and direct. Band-Aid gang. Let's go, gang. Let's check this out.
All over social media. Yeah, moments after Dolph.
What up, Wilson?
Got killed. And so, everyone in Memphis, Tennessee knew about the CMG paper route beat.
Now listen what he said. Now I've been cutting straight to the chase.
With demons or animals.
Yes, you do.
Just have no heart whatsoever.
Now how that sound by people that really love the Most High? How does that feel to y'all? Y'all seeing it in real time, gang. He said he don't hang around demons, devils. I can't tell when you one of them. Look at this wolf in sheep clothing. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Keep the likes coming. Look at this wolf in sheep clothing, gang. This nigga's a straight wolf in sheep clothing, gang. In real time, running around, making money. Just made a threat, a fake threat that is online, talking about that said he Nash, nigga, you better save that money and put it on some of your life insurance. Why would you say that if you don't hang around demons and you don't? Why are you using that verbiage? Why are you having that type of behavior? Because you are a demon. You are a demon, gang. I said, damn. Now let's go. Now watch what he say.
I think you said it was posted January 15th or whatever about Justin straight drop. January 5th, he was a suspect. I knew the same day.
Look, boom.
It was all over social media.
Why would you get on social media and say I knew the same day? They didn't. You knew the same day it was Justin, right? You knew it was Justin. See, because everybody didn't know who behind the mask, right? So he's straight telling right here, gang. He telling right here. What up, Mr. Hudson? 87, what up, gang? Make sure you sub up if you haven't subbed up. Hit that notification bell so you can get notifications when we go live, gang. We dragging 66. Thank y'all for the likes. Let's go, gang. Double tap the screen.
Yeah, moments after Dolph got killed. And so, you know, when in Memphis, Tennessee, he knew about the CMG paper route beat. So after I, you know, made the introduction, the music introduction or whatever.
And let me say this. Now, he said he made the music introduction and got that out the way. I have a very important message I want to put out. Cupcake 007 got more intel. We got a lot more intel in, so I got to go back in the archive and I'll bring you more stuff. There's some important picture that I want to show everybody the day after tomorrow. So make sure y'all tap in. Always watch my community posts. I keep everybody informed on when I go in. I will be exploiting more information, gang. I will be showing you more pictures, more information. We got it coming in. So that's why I wait, because I do a lot, but at the same time, gang, I'm showing y'all in real time that we will get the RICO before or after Hernandez Govin allegedly will be unalived. I said damn, because what he doing is unaliving itself. And what he's doing, he's a rat. Double tap that screen. That's what we have to do when we vertical. 70 likes. Appreciate all the likes, gang. Band-Aid gang. This ain't gonna be no super long live. I'm gonna hit y'all with this all the way to the end of this, and then we gonna keep on rocking shows. What up, Meek C? What up, gang gang? Salute to the Black T sector. Salute to The Truth. Salute to Yolanda the Great, the gang, Gooditopia. Y'all tap into these channels. Let's rock a show, gang. Let's go.
They got comfortable with each other gambling and things like that.
Okay, and Big Chook is the brother of Yo Gotti.
Yes, sir.
Now, what's your relationship with Yo Gotti?
I don't have a relationship with him. I never met him.
You have to. You have to have a relationship with Yo Gotti, gang. You're trying to sign your artist to CMG. If you don't have a relationship with Yo Gotti, then why did me and Cupcake in real time show the video? Y'all go look on my videos. Go look at my videos. When Stray Drop is walking with Yo Gotti. How the fuck do you not know Yo Gotti when you're trying to get a record deal with Yo Gotti and you're close to his brother? Stop playing with us, bro. And we just brought it to you in real time, gang. Salute to Nigeria, Burkina Faso, all of that down there. Thank you, Nate. Bro, in a photo with Big Chuck, but he in a photo with Trula too. You are absolutely right. He got photos with Zach Randolph. He got photos with a lot of people, gang. This man low-key had some bread. He wasn't a petty hustler. Govin is not a petty hustler. Govin is a hitman, gang. Like we told y'all before, Hernandez Govin know where a lot of bodies are. He is giving up a lot of information on a lot of people that were unalive. That is why Hernandez is free, gang. Hernandez Govin is a informant. And Gotti knows it. But see, Hernandez Govin has power. He does have power. Without a doubt or contradiction. So it's a lot of people that's scared of him because he got power. Even Gotti could be scared of him, gang. Because Gotti really ain't that street. Hernandez is connected to the streets. And Gotti, and he might know Gotti's scared of him. Big Chuck could have been scared of this dude. He's a hitman, gang. He like a Lil Woody. This nigga like Lil Woody. In a different way. He like Woody. Hey, Auntie Fee. Everybody, make sure y'all subscribe to Auntie Fee's channel if you are not subscribed. She is the queen of the Dolph sector. She brings nothing but facts. I always show love. I always watch her She does her thing. She does it well, and she knows these Memphis streets, and she been covering this case way before me. She is the queen of the Dolph sector, hands down. So you tell me something. You tell me something, Hernandez Govin. You let that man, I'm going to say it again, you did a story on here and said Cornelius knocked on the door. You walked away. You said, man, I don't know nothing about that. I got to go back in here and do this deal for straight drop. But all of a sudden, when you go back in real time like we did, would tell me why was his lawyer paid for if he never seen Juke? And the system, you're fucked up for that. Memphis, y'all fucked up for that. Y'all act like you ain't got people like Auntie Fee, me, and all the bloggers that's in this Dolph sector that had all the love for Dolph is not tracking what's going on in real time. So only thing that we want then, okay, y'all can keep Govin. Well, give us Gotti. Yeah, that's what we want. We want Gotti, and we're gonna get him. Thank you, Hernandez Govin. Y'all better pay attention to what's going on in this game, man. Thank you. I've been riding with Auntie Fee with the T straight facts all the time. That's all you're going to get from her. So if anybody knew that Dolph sector, she's in the chat. Subscribe to her channel. She dropped nothing but facts. And I'm going to dig it in. Again, I'm going to show y'all 4 people. I'm going to show y'all 4 people because it's mandatory that we keep that in the ethos. Band-Aid gang, let's go.
Whatsoever. Well, at one point, young Dolph and Yo Gotti started getting into it.
Watch this.
Do you know the reason why the friction actually started? Because you hear like 20 different stories.
He telling right now.
Well, from what I understand, I know Gotti tried to sign him years ago. And
now all you got to do is chop this. Gotti tried to sign him years ago. Gotti tried to sign him years ago. Why would you even bring up Gotti? Why would you even, man, I don't know. I don't know that situation. I don't rap. I was just trying to get the deal through Big Juke. You know what I'm saying? If you're trying to stay away, but he's still working in real time. He's still finna get us. His lawyer went in there. His lawyer told you guys how the system was in Memphis, how it was crooked. How they did not investigate all those phone calls, because everybody knew in real time that was watching that case gang. Everybody looked at those phone numbers like we stupid. Anybody that been following the Dolph sector, everybody was looking at the phone calls that we all know in real time. We were looking at the phone calls between Big Juke, Cornelius, and Straight Drop. Yeah, we were looking at that, but also with our own eyeballs, with our 2 eyeballs, we was looking at those other numbers. We was like, damn, it could be anybody with those phone numbers right there. Did they really go do their job and investigate? Because the man said they had ways to trick the system and be able to change names. They had some kind of trickery going with the phone calls. So we know they didn't investigate that shit. And you putting it right in our face in real time. We were already thinking that. We were already thinking that, gang. This ain't no long live. I'm doing it for 65 minutes. I'm going to end it right there, and we going to rock a show tomorrow, gang. But I'm giving you real shit. I'm giving you shit tomorrow. I might be coming on tomorrow. If I don't come on tomorrow, I'm coming on the day after because I got homework to do. I got a whole lineup for y'all, gang. I got to put it on the timeline and show y'all shit in real time, bro. I keep my shit to the street. And I'm going to go ahead and we're going to give you the interview with Manny when he goes here. Fuck it, we going to pay for it. We going to pay like we weigh. Band-Aid, gang, let's go.
You know, for whatever reason, Dolph decided not to.
Now listen.
I think that this all played a factor or whatever the case may be. You know, Dolph deciding not to sign, giving his reasons.
Now look.
Wanting to sign the CMG. The story about it being about a girl or whatever.
Now watch it. Tell you.
I heard that also.
Now look.
Absolutely not true. It was just a potential business deal gone bad from what I understand.
A potential business deal gone bad. He just told on him right there, gang. Thank you, Cupcake. We got the video with Manning. So I guess we may be going on tomorrow, the day after. I think we're going to have to rock this shit tomorrow, 10 o'clock again. If we don't come on at 10, we coming on at 10:30. But I'm going to get it out there. We got a hell of a lineup. 80 likes. Double tap that screen. So he just told you. He was better off just saying shit it was over a girl or some shit. I don't know what it was over. But he just telling you it's that CMG had something to do with it. And then when you rewind that back, gang, what do you see? You just saw the lawyer say the money came from CMG. So if Cornelius didn't lie about that and you saw that the money, because y'all tracked the money, so why all of a sudden is he a liar and Govin is able to get free? Because you're going to get a RICO, gang. And that's why the Dolph sector never gave up. And there's so many clues with this case. Bootsy's telling. All of the stuff that is tied in with Texas, the pipeline, all of this shit is all in the same game. And they popping them all slow. Do you know how many people are out there telling, gang? Gotti's day is coming. Double tap that screen before we get ready to ride out. We finna ride out. Salute to the Dolph sector. Thank everybody for joining us today. Thanks to Cupcake, all the new people in the chat. We do appreciate y'all. We sorry for the wait. We always here, gang. We do our shit and we do it the right way. This is Band-Aid Gang. We Beat You channel. Make sure that you subscribe, hit that notification bell. Salute to Stan G. Me and Stan G got something that's finna hit y'all from another angle, y'all. We appreciate you guys coming in. Salute to Auntie P. If you have not subscribed to our channel, please subscribe to our channel. We highly appreciate the Dolph sector for staying with us. Let's let young Dolph's memories stay alive, gang. Get ready for the tour. I'm going to be doing a tour to all of his memorials. I will be there in a couple months. I'm giving you a beautiful documentary on Dolph. So make sure you guys tune in to the channel, gang. We love y'all. Thank y'all for joining in. This is Band-Aid Gang. Peace.